Everybody, welcome back to the channel. 007 here. This is day 2. I haven't really started my day yet, but I'm getting there. Had a good night last night. Beaver Creek Campground. It's got a vault toilet. It's got a pretty big sized tent pad. You can see where people put other tents out here, but I was the only one here last night. And one of the branches from the river comes around this area here, so water's here as well. So it was a good night, pretty quiet. I got about 11 hours of sleep. So if you follow me on my AT hikes, I like to start early in the morning, watch the sunrise. But for biking, you know, it was 41 degrees this morning. That's a lot of cold wind on you, so you know what, I'm not in a big hurry, so I'll just sleep in a little bit. I was up at, I don't know, 6:30. I laid there for a while, and yeah, got going. So today's plan, well, the main plan is to get, yesterday, you know, I did 46 miles. I was kind of hoping I could get 50. If I would have just got 30, I would have been good. But I was thinking in my head, I thought if I do 50 one day, 60 the next day, and 70 the last day, that'll be 3 days, and that'll get me up to the 70 miles. Not sure how my legs are going to feel about that today, but the rough math last night was I did 46 yesterday, so I need to do 64 today. Now, at some point today, I'm going to turn around, so it's got to start getting easier coming back downhill, and then 70 miles the last day. But I got a monkey wrench in that. My phone, the charging cord I grabbed is for, it doesn't have a USB connection on the end, it has the Type-C or whatever they call it. So I have no way of charging my phone, and I'm sure Moneypenny right now is going crazy that I haven't contacted her. So there's a town about 4 or 5 miles up. It looks like the trail goes right through the center of town. So I'm hoping, small town, I'm hoping for a Dollar General or something that I can grab a cable to be able to charge my phone. If not, I might end up turning around there and heading back. But I might be able to plug into and charge up, get enough. So I'm going to play that out as I go. I'll wait till I get to town. So yeah, so I'm sitting here drinking my morning coffee. I had a protein bar. I eat these IQ bars. You see them at, they have them at Costco. I think you can get them online too. I think they got 7 carbs in them, maybe 9, something like that, 170 calories. Another thing I got to do today, I got to take better breaks. When I start running out of steam, if I eat something, then I'm better. So today I have pemmican, and I'll go over that on one of the breaks, I guess. Other than that, hope you enjoy the day. We'll see what happens there. It should be interesting. Going pretty good this morning. It's 45 degrees, about 6.5 miles in, coming up to Marlington. Got this nice bridge right here. So Marlington is, I'm hoping to get a cable for my phone. So we'll see how it goes. All right, so everything's working out. I'm well, about 9 miles in, just over 9 miles. I was lucky enough to get a cable at a gas station to charge my phone, so I'm back on track. Didn't have to veer far off. Neat little town. Here's what I'm looking at this morning. Got my cable hooked up. See there, I'm on a 2% grade. 2%. I do that a lot. And then, I don't know if you can see, but man, it's hard. 50 degrees. It's my little thermometer I have right there. So it's going good. 66 miles today is the goal. I do 67, that's even better. But we'll see how it's going. I mean, it's early in the morning. You know, before that town, I forgot to mention, about 4 or 5 miles before the town, the Greenbrier River Trail was paved. So it's a nice paved trail there for about 5 miles or so. So that was kind of nice. But we're back to gravel now. And the river now is on the left. Just remember before the campground yesterday, we crossed the river. So yeah, for the campground, it was on the left or on the west. And I'm not sure how far. I think there's a couple bridges today too. So we'll see what side it ends up on. Beautiful day so far though. All right, so we are, by we I mean me, 15 miles in to our day. It's 11 o'clock, so we've been riding for an hour and 35 minutes. And this spot, so 20 miles out, I wanted to keep an eye out for a good camping spot. This is 15, so that would be, I mean, I do like 70 miles today because it's up and back. But this site looks pretty nice. Keep it in mind. Got a nice tent pad there. I always like the picnic bench. There's actually a shelter down there. I'm not a big shelter guy. And there's a privy on the left side. You can't really see it through, maybe a little bit just off to the left. But it has the water pump like I talked about yesterday. And I just tried it out to see how it works. So basically, work that bad boy handle about 50 times, and then you can, water will come out here. Just lift this up, or it starts coming out there. And once you stop with the handle, you can wait a little bit, and it still keeps flowing. So, might be good. And we got a trash can right here. So, that's always good as well. But I'm going to sit down here and eat me some pemmican and take a little break. So for those of you new to the channel, I'll eat pemmican pretty often when I'm out riding. So pemmican, and it happened long ago. Somebody asked when I was talking about foods I was trying to do, they said, hey, have you ever tried pemmican? I'd never heard of it. So I looked it up, and Moneypenny and I sat down, and I mean, there's places you can order it. Kind of starts to get expensive, so we decided we would make our own. So it looks kind of like this. This is a bar of pemmican. You can see there, already taking a good bite out of this one. And what pemmican is, it's basically ground up meat and fat. It's pretty much, that's the two ingredients. What you do is you slice the meat real thin, and then you put in, you dry it like jerky, but then you grind it up into like a powder, and then you mix fat with it. Tallow's the best to use with that, and there's next to 0 carbs, and it's a lot of calories. So the Indians used to do it years ago, and that's what they work with. So I put 2 of these bars in here. So in the morning I have one, the afternoon I have one for a snack, and then I regulate. Then I'll do a protein bar tomorrow or something like that. But I put, well, by me I mean Moneypenny. She puts salt on these because I like the salt. Helps me out too. But you can also put nuts and cranberries and blueberries, all dried, obviously. And this stuff, you know, I mean, a lot of you know, the doomsdayer folk, you have a lot of pemmican because you can store for 10, 15 years or whatever, I don't know. So anyway, so that's kind of it with pemmican. If you want to know more about it, I do have a video with me and Moneypenny making it back in this list somewhere. If you look for it, I'm sure you can find it. Coming up on another bridge. Oh, some sightseers. I'm doing great. How about you?
Good. Well, you must do the same thing you were.
Oh, then we move right into Sharp Tunnel. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure my light's on. There we go. See if I can figure out a better way to hold this. Guess not. This is my second tunnel. One tunnel yesterday and this one today. This one's a little nicer. The other one had some scaffolding in it. I think rocks kept falling. Rocks falling in a tunnel. Not good. I'm gonna assume it's an old train station. That's what it looks like. And they got a bike set up here. I'm about 9 miles from the turnaround, which I think the name of the town is Cass. Today I have seen, so yesterday seen somebody on a horse. I'm like a couple people walking from where the parking lot was, where I parked, and then a couple bikes, not many. Less than 6 maybe. And today there's a lot more people out. Now it's Monday, so, and here's 2 more coming this way. So yeah, a lot more people out. Seen a lot of e-bikes as well. It says no motorized vehicles, and that's always leaves a question, you know, for folks, but evidently e-bikes are fine here, which is fine with me. I don't care. By everything I got, looks like I made it to the turnaround point. A little uneventful. Kind of was hoping for a band or something. But, so 80 miles up, going to turn around. 80 miles back. I think I'm going to have lunch here for a bit first. Looks like it goes around the turn. Let me see if there's something else. Alright. Not really much else. This is the town of Cass, C-A-S-S. It's the 80-mile point. I will tell you, I think my numbers are a little different. So this is the start of the Greenbrier River Trail, right there. And we are in the town of Cass. This is the turnaround point for me. It's the end of the road. So 80 miles up, although All Trail says it's 77 miles, and I think that's kind of what I'm tracking to. So, and then the Cass company store right there. Not sure what that's about, but thinking I'm about to go find out. Turned around, heading back. Finally got me some downhill. Yeah, that country store, I went up there. It was just more of a gift shop for the railroad, I guess. Thought they might have some food in there or something, but I was wrong. So it wasn't worth the walk up the hill. So I got about, I think, around 15, maybe 18 miles before I'm going to hold up for the evening. So, all right, let's get this going. See what downhill feels like. Here we go again. Coming south this time. Oh, definitely looks dark in here. Tunnels are cool. That bad boy snuck up on me again. Boom. Followed by the bridge. Looking, so I'm about 1.5 miles from the campsite. 47 miles here so far. All right, I want to wrap up today. It was interesting day. Ended up doing 49 miles, just short of 50. My math has been all screwed up, and anybody watching my videos is probably thinking, your math is crazy, and you'd be right. But so made it all the way to the 80-mile point, turned around at Cass, and started back. And earlier in the day when I stopped, and I had a couple pictures of the campsite, and I said, this might be where I stop on the way back. That's where I am right now. So tomorrow, it looks like, well, what screws up the numbers is the mile markers on the Greenbrier River Trail are not right. They start at like number 3 instead of starting at 0. So that kind of throws everything off on my computer as I'm riding. And anyway, so instead of 80 miles, it's really like 77 miles. And if you pull up All Trails, that's what it shows. It says 77 something. So that's the right number anyway. So yesterday I did 46 miles, I think, and some change. And today I did 49 and some. So as I was coming back, I wanted to try to do 66 today, but then I got thinking about it. So tomorrow, if I did 66 today, that, then I'm at a 40-50 mile day tomorrow. And I wanted to kind of build up instead of, taking a big chunk like that. So what I did, I stopped here. So right now I got just right around 60 miles left. It's probably 58, something like that, but we'll figure it out tomorrow. But that's what I have tomorrow to get back to the Jeep at the start point. So yeah, so it was a good day. Got the tunnel in. The campground's great. Got everything set up. Gonna relax and get ready for tomorrow. So if you like what you... by the way, and so I always throw some still pictures at the end of the video. So if you like still pictures, just hang out. It's probably not that many, but I always put them there. Yeah, but if you like what you're watching, you want to subscribe, give me a like. I appreciate it. And hopefully talk to you tomorrow. Take care, everybody.
Early sun and the biggest sky greets hills that I have ever seen. These old stone walls and the ones they're holding, the only place I wanna be. Got shine light as it comes shining in your door. Got yours.